Namanda, 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 Namanda. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Nirvana Day service for 2021. Nice to have everyone here at the Enmanji Buddhist Temple and to be able to enjoy this service together. I'd like to share with you today our chairpersons for today. Today we have Bunny and Bunny and Bunny. You might recall that last week Bunny and Bunny were here and they enjoyed the service so much they insisted to come back again, and they wanted to bring a friend. Sometimes it's nice to be able to share our services and we get comfortable in our own routine, but sometimes there's people we know who might be interested in the Dharma, who might have difficulties in their life, and they need some support and comfort. And so coming to service, being invited to service, is a nice way to introduce them to our Buddhist practice and to welcome them as well, see that they are comfortable as they are spending time with us at our service. You will notice that Bunny and Bunny again have their masks on, encouraging us to be cautious and careful with this pandemic times. And they have their Enmanji with them, so they are ready for service. I would like to go through the service order for this service. We will have the reading of the three treasures, followed by the reading of the Rai San Mon, which is the three treasures in Japanese. Following this, I'll take my seat up on the altar for the chanting of the Sanbutsuge and the Sanbutsuge. Nembutsu and Ekoku will complete the chanting portion of the service, and then I'll come back here for our Dharma message for today. So with that, we will begin with the three treasures. Hard is it to be born into human life. Now we are living it. Difficult is it to hear the teachings of the Blessed One. Now we hear it. If we do not realize the truth in this life, when will it be realized? Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in the Buddha. May we absorb ourselves in the principle of the way to enlightenment and awaken in ourselves the supreme will. I take refuge in the Dharma. May we be submerged in the depths of the doctrine and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in the Sangha. May we live in harmony in the great assembly as disciples of Buddha and be freed from all hindrances, becoming units of true accord in the life of harmony, in a spirit of universal oneness, freed from the bondage of selfishness. Even through myriad ages of kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful doctrine. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of Tathagata's teachings. Rai San Mon. Ninjin ukegatashi imasure ni uku, buppo kikigatashi imasure ni kiku, konomi konjo ni mukatte dosuzumba, sarani izure no sho ni mukatte kakonomi o dosen. Daishu mono tomo ni shishin ni sambo ni kieshi tatematsuru beshi. Mizukara butsu ni kieshi tatematsuru. Masani negawakuba shujo to tomo ni. Daido taige shite mujoi o okosan. Mizukara ho ni kieshi tatematsuru. Masani negawakuba shujo to tomo ni. Fukaku kyozo ni irite chie umi no gotoku naran. Mizukara so ni kieshi tatematsuru. Masani negawakuba shujo to tomo ni. Daishu o tori shite issai muge naran. 無常人人微妙の法は百千万号にも愛をことかたし、我今見聞し従事することを得たり、願わくば如来の真実義を消し立てまつらん。ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ。Sanbutsuge and Sanbutsuge. Namanda, 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 namanda. son yomu nin no shishi jin toku muryo kukun kodai chi e jin myo komyo iso Shindo dai sen ganga sabun zai sho ho kado shoji mi fugedan fuse choi kai nin shojin yoze san mai chi e ijo kosei tokubun fugyo shigan isai kuku isadayan keshi yubun yakusen nokuman muryo daisho shunyo goja kuyo isai shito shobun funyo kudo kensho fugyaku inyo goja shobun sekai fufukage nushu sendo komyo shisho enshi shokoku nyoze shojin ijin nandyo ryoga sabun kokudo daichi shukimyo dojo chozen koku nyo nayon nimuto so kato aimin dodan nisai jitporai sho shinen shoujo ito ga koku keraku anon kobun shinmyo sega shinsho onga no hi rikisho shoyoku jippo seson chi e muge joryo shison chi ga shingyo keryo shinji shoku doku chu kagyo shojin ninju fuke Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Good morning again, everyone. Thank you for being here for this Nirvana Day message. It's a very important service. Each year we gather for Nirvana Day to acknowledge the passing of the historical Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, and in doing so we remember the stories and the life and the teachings that have come to touch each of us. There are a number of stories depicting the final scenes of the Buddha. In one such story, it was told that the Buddha was helped to lay comfortably and quietly close to the river, and so he was made comfortable and placed there, and people were very sad that he would be passing away soon, and disciples were quietly weeping, and you could hear this as they came to gather nearby to be with the Buddha. And so the Buddha laying there noticed that it was quiet. He could hear the sounds around him, and he noticed the sound of the river. What is that sound? And he was told, this is the sound of water flowing nearby. And so the Buddha is said to have said, oh, the river flows continuously, but the water that flows today is different than the water that flowed there yesterday. He tells his disciples, the flow of the universe is just like this. We have to all continue to realize that things change and continue to change. And we have to keep up with that so that we don't get left behind in this world. And so he was telling his disciples, even on his final days, not to cling to the people around us, not to cling to things, not to cling to ourselves, and to be able to move with the movement of change that flows continuously. And so during this time, he asked if there were any final questions that someone might want to ask him before he passed away. So one of the disciples asked the Buddha, what is the most valuable thing? What is the most valuable thing in the world? What good deeds will bring us peace and joy? What is the most beautiful taste of tastes in this world? How do you live to attain the highest life? So he asked these questions when he had this final chance to bring them to the Buddha. And the Buddha is said to have answered, in this world, to awaken to the Dharma is the most valuable thing. Virtuous actions will bring us peace and joy. The most beautiful taste of taste is that of the truth. The highest life is to live by wisdom and compassion. And so these were the lessons provided to this one disciple and the questions that he had brought to the Buddha. Now, as I was thinking about this scene depicting the passing of the Buddha, I also think about the members of our temple thinking and working to help each other. I had a vision of the Zoom screen that we use to have our board meetings and our committee meetings these days. And we see everyone working hard, contributing, trying to keep the temple going, trying to keep everyone safe here, and planning what we can do, what we might not be able to do next and next and next. Now and again I'm asked, as Buddhists, what are we supposed to believe? And it seems it's not that we're supposed to believe, but what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to act and interact with the world and with each other with consideration, with wisdom and compassion. The temple is filled with examples of exactly this. Recently we talked about Avalokiteshvara or Kannon Bosatsu, and we have images that we have seen of this 1,000-armed Bodhisattva, so many arms. And it's kind of a strange depiction, but the story goes that Avalokiteshvara was there to help so many people. There's so many people in conditions that needed assistance, and he would work tirelessly to try his best to help. And so seeing this, Amida looked at the Bodhisattva and that he needed assistance, so he provided 1,000 arms so that he could continue his work in assisting all beings. We look at the altar at our temples and we see each service we have rice offerings, flower offerings, fruit offerings, we offer incense, we offer words, we offer chants, and each of these are symbolically offerings to the Buddha, acknowledging what we receive through the Buddha. So if we think of the 1,000-armed Bodhisattva, what can we offer? What is it that we could offer that would be of value to Kannon Bosatsu, Avalokiteshvara, with his 1,000 arms? We offer our arms. We offer our hands. We offer to assist, to help them with their efforts, to help with their tireless work, to assist all beings. So when we see a need, we go and as if we are arms of the Bodhisattva, we help and we live in this manner, and we become this movement of infinite compassion that is carried on, that we are taught by Shakyamuni Buddha, by these images of the Bodhisattvas, by the lessons of the Dharma. We are brought to consider this, and not just to believe it, but to do something. And this is what provides us the opportunity to continue the movement of wisdom and compassion. So thank you very much for joining us for this Nirvana Day message. Please come up here or there to offer incense as you have set up to do. And for today, we will close this service. Please join me in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda, 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 Namanda. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Namanda, 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 Namanda.